Welcome back to another episode of the Erk and Unk on the Go Show. Oh, it's gonna be another blessed day out here today. Oh, it look like the rain getting ready to come. We got a 50% chance of rain, but you know that don't stop us. So y'all allowed to see us with the rain jackets on today. So y'all stay tuned for Unk in the Safety Corner coming at you next.
Say hello to the people, man.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, this is Papa Joe down here at Go Days Landing, and we're going to get out here once again for another episode of this Erk and Unk on the Go Show. And when it comes down to personalities that's got a wealth of information, wealth of everything that you might need to know to come out here and navigate these waterways and whatnot, Papa Joe. He's born and raised right here. He knows the ins and the outs. He's forgotten more.
86 years ago.
86 years and counting, absolutely. So you come down here, it's not just about putting your boat in the water and go out for a fishing trip. Engage with him, talk to him, let him bring some of his wisdom to you. Some of the innate knowledge that he has and has accrued for all the years he's been down here. And y'all been running this operation for what, 30-something years? Huh?
32 years.
32 years. 32 years and counting. So that's Papa Joe Go Day. Go Days Landing down here, Pierreport, Louisiana. And main access way north end of Lake Barrett. And we're going to get out there and start some sacalait, assuming the fish ourselves. So Papa Joe, we appreciate you, partner.
Okay, partner.
Thank you again.
Thank you all.
All righty. Come down here and see Papa Joe down there at Go Days Landing. All right, now getting on with our safety corner for today. We're going to do a little quick reflection back. Things you would do preemptive to avoiding complications that can occur being caught out on the water in the midst of thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are as they are, attention-getting, and as well they should be. They command your attention, whether you give them the credit that they're due or they will take the credit that they need. So when you come out here, you want to make sure that you have done your proper research with the weather bureaus and whatnot. If they give you a thunderstorm watch indication, know that they're looking for things that may be forming, may be occurring, that could very well be problematic for you or any other small watercraft out here on the water. You're out here on a personal watercraft, you should be aware for your safety, safety of your passengers, whether it be family members, friends, neighbors, or whomever, or just a co-fishing partner. You want to make sure that you are wary and not set yourself up for surprises once you get out here. So when you look at that, be mindful of the thunderstorm watches. Be wary of thunderstorm warnings, because that's a more advanced indication that storm sightings have occurred. The spotters that they have, different locations and whatnot, have obviously spotted things that have proven themselves to be issues concerning thunderstorm formations. So be wary of that. And of course, the severe thunderstorm warnings when they come. Be respectful, be mindful. Don't be a party that wish you had when in fact you didn't. So when it comes down to it, one area that we did not go into detail on, we only cover so much in a safety corner. So sometimes we'll add a little bit to a prior point of inference. And today we're going to put a little more conclusion to things that we did not hit upon. And that is when you get caught out in a thunderstorm, you have one that come upon you or has come upon you, and you heard something, you felt it, and boom, before you know it, it's gotten between you and your point of dispatch, the place you put your boat in. And you can't get back without navigating through that storm. And if you have to hunker down, well, then you got to know. But sometimes you get a little preemptive indication that'll tell you things are forthcoming that you may have time to react to. And what we did not cover in detail last time because of time allowance, we'll touch on it right now and leave it alone. And that is, when you're out here and you happen to hear the thunder and you see the clap of lightning, how much time do I have? Is it coming my way? Is it getting further away from me? Is it getting closer to me? You don't know that. Well, we're going to tell you a little something that may help you with that. And to make better assessments of your situation, that you can make better decisions to not put yourself or your passengers in harm's way. And that is, when and if you hear the thunder, when and if you see the associated lightning, remember, the speed of light is much faster than the speed of sound. So you're going to see the light before you hear the clap of thunder. When you see the flash of light associated with lightning, listen for the associated clap of thunder. Count the number of seconds between the two in that respective issue. Count the seconds. If it's a 6-second window between the two, note in your mind 6 seconds. But what you do next, you take that 6 seconds and you multiply it times 5. You multiply it times 5, what is that going to give you? That gives you 30. That tells you that storm, or its centermost, the epicenter of such, is 30 miles away. It always comes out in terms of miles when you use that calculation. If you get 2 seconds between the two, oh, that's a little closer, isn't it? Well, let's see how much closer. What it is then, you take those 2 seconds of difference, multiply that again times 5. Guess what? That storm is now 10 miles away. But now, on the other hand, you go ahead there and enable 1 second between the two. Guess what? Multiply that 1 second times 5. What does that give you? 5 miles away. But when a clap of lightning and thunder co-associated almost sounds like one right into the other, you might be right in the middle of this thing, or it may be right around you. And remember this, because you see an indicator and you do the second count and it gives an indication of 5 miles away, does that mean the storm is 5 miles away from you? Not necessarily, because that storm may have a cross-sectional area of 15 to 20 miles in spans. And if it's 15, 20 miles and you caught up within that, maybe the clap of thunder and the lightning was generated on the far more distant parameter. So when that comes about, again, you have to be reactive. But we ask you, be smart about it. Be proactive. Look at your weather reports. Respect your weather reports. If and when you ever have a situation where you've got to react to it, under no circumstance do you ever avoid the most issue that you should put attention to, and that is wrap yourself up in your Coast Guard approved life jacket. Make sure it's secured, and every decision you make from that point, you've already placed yourself in a position to win. Okay? So this is going to pretty well cover this thing for today. This brings a little more conclusion to the inference we made last safety topic, reference to thunderstorms. And we're going to do continuations of them, because it doesn't start and stop with the beginning of the show or the end of the show. It's an ongoing issue. And every time you come out, you have the potential chance of that happening, you say. So we're going to say to Papa Joe, we thank you again for being a party to our presentation this morning. And he hopes we catch some fish. Ain't that something? All right, Papa Joe, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Tell you what, y'all, that's a great safety corner. We give a lot of information to y'all guys. So look at this video. Now next time out, we ask you to see how much you're being educated. And if they get it right, Uncle's gonna give them a bait. One of these jigs we fish with, hand-tied jig. If they give them the right answer. we like to work with the community down here, like Unk said. They all like us, and we love everybody that's down here. So we're gonna try to get on this water now. We're gonna try to catch these fish. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. See y'all on the water. All right, y'all. We made it back in the boat. I tell you what, that was some kind of storm that passed us, though. I mean, it was raining 60 miles an hour winds. I'm glad we wasn't on the water. I tell you, we had to take cover. But,
Hey,
what you think about that,
I think we did the wise thing. Put safety first. And didn't subject ourselves to any issues out on the water with lightning, too. I mean, you had lightning plus the high winds. And the rain, not so bad. But the high winds and the lightning, those are definitely negatives about coming out on the water. If you got a choice, make the right choice, stay off the water. We did.
That's right, Unk.
Hey,
I need to know something, Unk.
think about it.
What's the word for the day, Unk?
So let's see. We started the day off with a safety corner. So we need to come up with something, man, that when we engage with people out here on the water that come up to us, and we meet so many out here, let's put something together. Let's see. Erk and Unk will always say, put safety first in the best kind of way as you pursue the ever-elusive Sac-A-Lait. And we started all off at the landing called Go Day.
Oh, I heard that, Unk. That sounds like you trying to do some advertising for Go Day Landing, Unk. But I tell you what, it's a serious issue. Safety first. Y'all remember what he said. We're going to go ahead and put it on down, Unk. What you think about that? Whoa. Unk, where we going?
Well, we're going to look and see, what options we have. We'll check water coloration and a couple canals up here. But we talked to one of our old standbys earlier today. And we may take a look at the lake. And if the wind does not pick up, wind stays down, we got maybe a 5-knot breeze right now. Stays like that, let's go check the lake out.
I got you, Unk. So it sounds like you got a plan, Unk. Because I know where we're going to start at first. Like you said, we're going to go ahead and check that out. Not we're going to go across that lake, but I tell you what, it's going to be rough with just all this rain and wind we had hitting the banks. I tell you that, finding these fish. But it be what it be. That's my word for the day. It be what it be. So,
hey,
we're going to put it on down.
rock it out.
Rock it out, Unk. Oh, that fish hit it.
Crawfish, they don't normally hit it.
The way he hit it sideways like that.
So you just move with it.
That's what I'm saying, we went sideways.
So that could be a Sac-A-Lait move too. It'd be a sacalait move too. You want to tell them how they come out
Look,
here?
look at him right there. Look. See that big gulf fish right there? Yeah, they on.
It's sacalait, okay?
Sacalait, sacalait, sacalait time, huh?
Sacalait,
First
okay?
sacalait, there you go another one, huh?
Another one.
Two, double, got a double.
All right, sacalait.
Double, huh?
We just found them.
Got a double, huh? Got a double, y'all. Got a double. Got a double here.
We just found them.
You stay off him, huh? Stay off him.
You don't take that. Fish together.
All right, huh? Might be a sacalait kind of day, huh? Get some pepper on him, huh? So then they saw two of their friends leave the water now. You got one on there? You got a fish on there?
Yeah.
Sacalait, sacalait. Sacalait, sacalait. Sacalait, sacalait.
Oh, sacalait again, right?
Sacalait, sacalait, huh?
Another sacalait. Check that.
Sacalait, sacalait, huh? Sacalait, sacalait. Gonna be a sacalait kind of day. In the rain. In the rain.
Bad weather sacalait, huh?
Bad weather sacalait. Good sacalait, huh?
Good rainy day,
Good rainy
sacalait.
day sacalait.
Rainy
Rainy
day.
day sacalait, y'all. That's when you don't quit. That's when you don't quit. When the hell that happened?
Go fish.
How that happened, huh?
Go ahead there. Go ahead there.
Got a fish on there, huh? Got a fish on there, huh?
I know it's a fish on that. Fish in that. Go fish. Go fish. Go. Go fish. Go fish. I don't always know. Sacalait, okay.
Sacalait, sacalait, huh?
Love to catch
Gotta get
him.
off the hole.
Love to catch him on his own made, yeah.
There'll be another storm coming, huh?
That squall's coming through here. Oh,
Go down, stop. Go down, stop. Yeah. You want back the little brimmer. Little brimmer. Little brimmer. Little bitty. Little brimmer. Little T-top. Little T-top bluegill. Little T-top bluegill. Go away. Catch you another day. What we looking for, huh? What we looking for?
We know what we looking for.
There you go. There you go. Oh, little T-top. Don't worry about it. Little T. I bet you they got one over there by the tree that's laying down there. Well, y'all, oh, it's been a cold, it's been a wet day. Oh, man, we didn't get that much fishing in the day, I tell you that. Man, we had to wait till the lighting passed. Had 60 miles an hour winds. We didn't get out and start fishing till 10. Then we had to go back in and lightning storm come in again. You can hear the bilge pump running right now. That's about the third time we've been out here and had drained the water out the boat. It's still running. But it's been a blessed day. It's been a fun day. It don't matter. You know, we caught some sacalait. You know, not plentiful. But with the conditions, we lucky to even have that. I tell you that. What you think about the day,
Well, today's been a good day if you're looking for a test and a challenge. And I think we're out here only because we love being out here. But I'm going to tell everybody, when you come out here on days like today, these are the times you really want to focus upon little details. And details relative to safety, such as avoiding the lightning. If you have an opportunity or a way to get, we went back to the truck, left the boat on the dock, and we went to the truck, sat in the truck, and let the lightning storm, phase of the storm pass on through. So we felt better about that. Of course, it cuts into your fishing time, but I'd much rather cut into a little fishing time and feel better about our well-being than to come out here and just risk it. We saw some that chose to stay out, and that was their choice to make, and fortunately, you know, it worked out for them. But many others, it has not worked out quite that way. So no need in taking risks and chances for the sake of having fun if you're going to put yourself to risk. So right now, we're going to take the South Louisiana Assumption Parish swamp and put it to the rear view mirror, and we're going to head back to Goday's Landing, Pierre Part, Louisiana.
All right, y'all. Y'all don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. Share with your family and friends. You know, we've been meeting a lot of people out here stopping us. You know, they say it's a good show. So y'all go ahead and don't forget to share. Remember, this is the Erk and Unk on the Ghost Show. We see you next time.
Rock it out.
Rock it out, Unk. Put it down.